Hi, welcome to 12-Minute Mindful Movement with me, Jackie Jones. Today we will do some postures that will release the hips, and these are also good to do if you're having trouble trying to fall asleep, because they teach your hips that they don't need to be ready to run, that you can actually relax. So let's give it a go. So come to your table. Where your knees are under your hips and your wrists are under your shoulders. And then inhale here, back long. And exhale, step your right foot forward on the outside of your right hand. And then gently walk your left toes back, curl them under, and straighten that left leg. And take a couple deep breaths here, really reaching that left heel behind you, engaging the thigh a little bit, engaging the left glute. And right knee can be pressing ever so slightly into your right shoulder. And just take a deep breath here. Then gently bring your left knee down. You can uncurl those left toes, finding more of a stretch here. You can choose to stay here or bring your elbows down, finding your lizard. Just continue to deeply breathe. With each inhale, sending the breath to the places of the body that are speaking to you. With each exhale, finding a little bit of release, a little softness in the areas that are speaking to you. Finding and respecting your own edge, knowing if you force past an edge, you risk injury, you risk aggravating your body. But just more gently finding that edge, that safe edge. And if you'd like, you can roll that right knee down to open the right hip. And straighten the left hand, so the left arm is reaching in front of you. Bring the left knee up. Then inhale, reach the right hand up and over, finding that left foot. Use the foot to press the hand away. Inhale here, and on your exhale, you can bend your elbow and pull that left foot towards you, finding a different stretch. And on your next exhale, gently let go of the leg. Bring the right hand back down. And from here, you can walk your right foot over to behind the left wrist. And then bring your right leg down. You can work your way toward having your right shin parallel toward the top of the mat. But if that's not your edge, then bring the heel more into your body. So finding your edge in this, and then straightening your hips so you're both facing forward. And inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, you can walk your hands forward, either resting on your hands or coming down to your elbows. And take a couple deep breaths here. If you'd like, you can stack your forearms, bringing your forehead down. Really taking your time, finding joy in the posture. And then slowly work your way back up. Compress the ground away, curl your left toes under. Lift up your left leg so there's space for your right leg to come down. Finding that table once again. And from your table, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Inhale back nice and long. And exhale, step the left foot forward on the outside of the left hand. And curl the right toes under. Straighten that right leg behind you. You can walk your foot back a little bit so that you find the length that works for your body. Take a few deep breaths here. Strengthen that right leg, so feeling your right heel extend behind you, feeling the right glutes engaged, feeling the right thigh engaged, just the right amount. Finding the left knee pressing lightly into your left shoulder. And when it feels good, lowering that right knee down, uncurling the toes, finding more of a stretch here. Staying up on your hands or coming down onto your elbows. And taking a couple deep breaths here. Noticing where your mind's going, catching it, bringing it back to your breath, back to the body. Take an inhalation, and on your next exhale, let the left knee open out to the side, coming onto the outer edge of the left foot. And then press the right elbow and hand into the mat, straight, perpendicular to the top of the mat. And then lift your right foot up. Inhale, reach the left arm up and over behind you, finding that foot. And press the left or the right foot into the hand, finding a stretch. Take your next inhale here. And on your next exhale, bending the elbow and pulling that foot towards your back. Finding a deeper stretch there, if that feels good in your body. And exhale, slowly release that Bring the left hand back down. And from here, walk your left foot so it's behind your right wrist. And again, you can have your heel more in towards your body. And slowly lower the right leg toward the ground. If you need something under the upper part of your left leg to raise the ground to you, please do so. And slowly make your way down. If you'd like, you can stack your forearms, bring your forehead to the stack. Just take a couple deep breaths here. Noticing where your mind is going and pulling it back. Allowing your breath to be the anchor. And when it feels good to you, curl those toes under. Lift that right leg up so there's space for your left leg to move back into the table. And you can spread your knees wide and sink down into a child's pose. Bringing the knees back in, hands back under shoulders. And we'll just finish off with 2 half frogs. So come down to your belly. Feet are behind you. Right knee comes out next to your right hip. It's a 90-degree angle at the hip, knee, and ankle. Then you can stack your hands. You can rest your forehead on your hands, or you can look over to the left. And taking a few deep breaths here. Your half frog. And then gently bring that right foot back to meet the left. Going back down onto your chest. And then bring the left knee in line with your left hip. So 90-degree angles, hip, knee, ankle. And then resting your forehead on your stacked hands, or placing your left ear on your stacked hands, looking over to the right. And taking several deep breaths here. Helping your body to find release and relax. And then slowly bring that left leg back to meet the right. You can bring your hands under shoulders. Inhale up into a cobra. Stretch that back out. And exhale, come down. Inhale, pull hands back. Lift yourself up and down into your child's. And stay there as long as you like, or you can end with me now. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Have a great day.